All right, so here's a review of fractions real quick. And so to add fractions, you need a common denominator because you're counting, so you need the same unit. So here it looks like I can get a common denominator of 15. So times 5 times 5, that would be 10, times what, 3 times 3 is 12. So again, remember you're taking these and cutting them into 5 pieces, so you get 5 times as much. You're taking these, cutting them into thirds, so you get 3 times as many. So I can add my wholes and I can add my slices or my units. What is that? 22 out of 15. And then I have enough to regroup. So if you think of pizzas, it's 15 pizzas in a box or slices in a box. So I can regroup and get 6. And there are what, 5, 6, 7 out of 15 left. And so that's my answer. To subtract, I also need the same unit because I'm, again, counting, but I'm taking some things away. Here my common denominator is 12 times 4 times 4 times 3 times 3. And again, I get 4 times as many because I'm cutting them in fourths, so the pieces get smaller. It's now 12 slices, but then I get 4 times as many because they're tiny, times 3. And if I cut them in thirds, I get 3 times as many. All right, so now I want to subtract. So I have this minus this. I can't take 9 slices of pizza away from 4, so I ungroup a pizza. All my pizzas are cut into 12s, and I have 4 already there slices, so that's what, 16 slices. Now I can subtract, so I get what, 7 twelfths, and then 9 minus 2 is 7, and so there's my final answer. To multiply fractions, we need improper fractions, and when you multiply, you don't need a common unit because you're actually doing area volume. You're creating a new unit. So there's 12, I get 13 halves, and then this is 7 plus 1 is 8 sevenths. And again, it's kind of like you're turning everything into slices. So 6 pizzas all cut in 2s would be 12, and then the one that's already there, 1 pizza cut into 7s with the one that's already there. All right, 2 goes into there once, 2 goes in there 4 times, and then you can multiply straight across. So what is that? 52 over 7. And if you want to regroup that, you need to see how many times 7 goes in there. So that looks like what, 49 and what, 3 left over. And so it looks like that's my final answer. And then on this one, you need improper. So again, 5 halves divided by 4 plus 3 is what? 7 fourths. Again, when you divide, you want to multiply by the reciprocal, and we did a couple different algorithms, like how many in our group, how many groups, to figure that out. All right, and so now once you multiply by the reciprocal, you go straight across or cancel first. 2 goes in there once, twice, and so I get 10 sevenths. That's reduced, so I'm okay with that, or 1 and 3 sevenths. All right, and then before you're done, you should kind of check your answer, make sure you're in the ballpark. Oopsie, sorry about that. This is about 4, so 6 and 2/3 is kind of in the ballpark. This is about 3, so 10 minus 3 is 7 1/3, so around 7. 6 1/2 times 1 is 6 1/2, and just a little bit more than that, so in the 7 range seems to make sense. And this is 2 1/2 divided by about 2, so this should be a little bit bigger than 1. So hopefully we don't have any mistakes there, but again, using estimation, all of these answers look like they're pretty good.